Hey everybody, DeLongshot Signatures here. This is episode 76 of my TTM returns, starting off the week with 8 successes for 21 autographs, bringing me to 1,246 on the year. Got a really nice mix of sports and different items received in today. So we'll start off with 2 NHL returns on some trading cards. First one is a 1-of-1 return in 11 days from former NHL defenseman Jamie McBain. Some people have been getting a lot of the more recently, within the past 10 years, retired or no longer playing in the NHL players, which has opened up a lot of opportunities to write to these guys to add to my sets. So big thank you to all those who help contribute to the hobby to help the rest of us in adding these players to our collections. The next one is also a former defenseman coming back in 11 days. Signing 1-of-1, got Kyle Quincy, signed in blue. Then we got some photo returns. First one is a college baseball head coach. This is a 2-of-2 success, coming back from Notre Dame baseball coach Link Jarrett. Signing both of these in blue. This one, I think, it's not too bad. Little bit of marker rub off there, but not as bad as I initially thought. Then we have a college football head coach. This guy also played very briefly in the NFL for the Indianapolis Colts, and then was a college QB at Florida. He is now the head coach at Western Carolina. This is a 2-of-2 return from Kerwin Bell. Signing both of those. He also won a Division II championship with Valdosta State, 2018, I think. Then we have a current golf return. I do believe the address for the PGA Tour has been updated, which is I ended up sending to that one. And they haven't been as good about forwarding as they used to be, but they still do from time to time. So I'm going to try and lessen my requests that I do through them. But really, really glad to get this one. This is coming back from 2021 Masters champion Hideki Matsuyama. Signing both of these photos for me. He's got a very interesting story coming from Japan and making it into the PGA Tour. Also, I think PGA Tour Japan, PGA Tour Europe. The guy's a winner, but there's a story that's not super well known about when he was an amateur. There was a natural disaster near where he lived, and he considered not playing in a tournament because he didn't want to leave, his home behind. And he was kind of dealing with some health problems because of the limited resources that they had available. But a bunch of fans, encouraged him to, pursue his dream, and, that they'll be fine without him and everything. And he eventually moved his way up to the PGA Tour, and 10 years later would win the Masters championship. So really, really cool story there. Obviously, you never want anyone to go through something like that. But it really shows just how determined he is and how much support he has and how important it is for, where he came from and how much that means to him and how much he means to them. So really, really glad to add him to the collection. Then we've got some hero card returns. I have to put this in the correct order. So we got 3 hero card returns today. First one is an NHRA success. I sent 2 to this guy. He's another one that I've seen his, trailer at the track and everything, but I could never run into him or anything to get anything signed. So found an address, wrote to him, and it looks like it's the correct address because he sent back 5 signed hero cards. So this is a 5-of-2 return from Alex Laughlin. So I sent that one. I also sent this one. So he is a former Pro Stock driver, and he now drives in the top fuel category. I think he made that switch this year. So he included some newer ones. So very, very glad to add him to the collection. I think I already had an autograph of his that I received from some family members a while back when they went to the race. But I don't think I've ever had the chance to get anything signed by him. Then we have a couple of NASCAR Xfinity Series returns. First one is coming back from Brandon Brown, who signed 4 hero cards for me. All of these were ones that he included. Bunch of different sponsors, some really cool designs here. Glad to add those. And then we have a 2-item but 4 autograph return from Colleague Racing. So one that they included was Justin Haley in the 11. And then they included this triple signed hero card of Landon Castle, Daniel Hemrick, and AJ Allmendinger. So did not know that they would be providing those. That's a really cool piece. Always love multi-signed items, especially for race teams. Always think those look really, really cool. So really happy with how those turned out and receiving those. They could have just, sent a bunch of unsigned ones. But it looks awesome, and really, really glad to add all this stuff to the collection. But thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Helps me out a lot. Best luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.